Hey parents, I just wanted to hop on for a quick minute and talk to you guys about the remote learning day work for this week. Number one, your child is going to come home Tuesday with their Tuesday homework and what would have been their normal Wednesday homework on top of a biography project. Their homework from Tuesday and Wednesday is due Thursday. However, because the biography project is a little bit lengthier than what I would expect back in a day, it is not due until Friday. So their Tuesday and Wednesday homework is due Thursday when they return, but then they've got an extra night for their biography project to be turned in on Friday. Now, again, this is a project, so it is graded. It is going to be weighted more than classwork or a test. So just keep that in mind. The kids and I went over this today, so I wanted to go ahead and post this video, and some resources for you to be able to complete this by Friday. So we talked today about how February is Black History Month in the United States and several countries around the world like Canada and the UK. And so what I would like for the students to do is to pick one African American that is part of the United States history, whether that's a civil rights leader or whether that's someone who's held public office or even someone, a big sports player that's just very encouraging or inspiring. So the list can go on and on. I will be posting a list in Class Dojo for you to choose from if you're not sure or if your child is not sure who they would like to do their biography project on. So on Tuesday, your child will come home with a folder that's got some papers in it. And essentially, you're going to be making this. Not that. So I will also be posting some pictures of mine in Dojo just so you can see it a little bit clearer. But you're going to be making a biography of someone. So your Black History biography person's name will be here. Tongue-tied all up. And then as told by with your student's name here. Now this is just my version. I don't really care where your pieces go as long as these two pieces are for sure on the front. They're also going to draw a selfie. This is the only picture that really needs to be hand-drawn, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute. And then they're going to do an acrostic poem with their person's name. And we talked about this today in class, but it might be helpful if you pull up thesaurus.com or even Google. I had to do this. Google adjectives that start with an N or adjectives that start with an I and let them choose from that list. When you open it up, I've got my symbols and my pictures that have fallen out right here. So sorry. So what I did and what I showed the kids is I printed my pictures, which if you have access to a printer is fine. If you do not have access to a printer, just have them draw in the box, but then kind of caption them a little bit. And I just kind of shoved them in that little spot right there. Okay. Symbols, pretty self-explanatory. For myself, I had a pencil, dog paws, my favorite sport, my favorite TV show. Over on this side, I've got my timeline with 5 dates, and it's totally up to you and your child which dates they choose that are important to their person that their biography is about. And then in the middle, this is the biggest part. So number one, this is going to be a sheet that your child also gets, and I have told them this. This sheet is completely optional. This could help them organize their thoughts, but doesn't have to be used. I did tell my friends if you go to daycare or a babysitter or whatever on Wednesday, if your parent goes to work, this would probably be good to use with them. They can Google. I will also be posting some resources for you to use that could help you fill this out. But like I said, completely optional. You do not have to use the sheet. This will not be part of your child's grade. I also told them that they will receive 2 sheets for inside their biography. they need to fill up pretty much this whole sheet at least if they don't go onto the back sheet. While I do know that this is going to take an extensive amount of your time and help, they need to write and do most of the physical work for this project. Now, your help with the internet, your help with, picking out those important facts, give them all the help that you can give them and that they need. But any of the coloring, any of the writing needs to be done by them. Spelling, if you want to, go over it with them and spell it for them and they fix it, that's fine. I'm not going to be a huge stickler for spelling. But it needs to be something that requires these 3 days that you get for this work. Like I said, I'm going to be posting some resources for you to use, including if I can figure out how to share a PowerPoint that does have some extra information about some of the people that you could use for Black History Month that we talked about today in class. I will be in conferences and meetings most of the day on Wednesday, but if you need me on Wednesday, you can always Class Dojo, and I will try to help. If you have any specific questions, message me or even comment below. If I feel like it's a question that most parents will have, I will just answer you right back in the comments. If not, I will send you a message as soon as I get it. Also, don't forget Valentine's Day is next week, and letters went home last week about our class party and class list and stuff like that. So, thank you so much for your help, and I cannot wait to see these biographies of some of these Black leaders and or just famous historical African American people that have made our history. See ya.